Aries, it's time for the fire sign readings for love for September. This is going to be for Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. We're going to do them one at a time. And I'm recording this in August, but I like to get them out before the month even starts. That way you can prepare yourself. And I have a feeling these readings are going to be hot. We are going to be bringing back the Gilded Tarot for this one. This is a deck that I do have reversals in. This is the very first deck I ever had. Really great deck. Really do recommend it, honestly. They do sell it at Books A Million. Not sponsored, but I know a lot of people don't have access to that kind of stuff in physical shops. But if you have a Books A Million near you, or you're ever near one, that is an option. Gilded Tarot, it might say Easy Tarot. Anyways, so if, for Oracle cards, we will be having there it is. The Hidden Truth Oracle cards. This is by All Things Intuitive, the original version. They do still sell it, but they have a part 2 now too. Anyways, the deck does not hold back. We also have the Wild Unknown Archetypes by Kim Kranz. It's big circular cards that are deep symbolic meanings and sometimes what the hell is this supposed to mean energy. But when they land, and I don't know, I felt really called to purchase this when I did, so don't regret it at all. Just like before, I will be shuffling off camera, laying out the cards, taking a moment to sit with them before we talk through the message. I am an intuitive-based reader. I am doing a lot of readings today, so for my energy and for this video's sake, we are going to do that. Anyways, we are going to be starting with Aries and then moving on to Leo and then finishing with Sagittarius. So these are collective readings for each sign. They may not resonate for everyone. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. And remember, love readings can hit whether you're single, coupled, in a situationship, or you're just here to sip the tea. So yes, Aries, let's begin what September has to hold for you. Alright, Aries, your September kicks off with the 8 of Swords. This is feeling stuck, trapped, or mentally boxed in. This isn't usually an external prison. It's the kind where you create in your own head, where fear or overthinking keeps you from moving forward in love. And next up, we have the Page of Pentacles in reverse. Normally, this is a card of fresh starts and learning something new. But in reverse, I'm feeling a mix of missed opportunities and a kind of restless, reckless streak. Both restless and reckless, by the way, that wasn't a mistake. Almost like impatience is getting in the way of something steady developing. Next up, we have the Chariot, also reversed, which doubles down on that stuck energy. This is forward momentum being blocked. I hate odd vehicles, delays, misalignment, or loss of direction. With the 8 of Swords, this isn't just a pause. It's the frustrating sense of, I want movement, but nothing is clicking into gear. And then for overall, we have the 6 of Pentacles. This is in reverse. In reverse, and given the spread, it leans towards imbalance. You could be giving back more than you're getting. Or vice versa the other way. And it's throwing the whole connection out of sync. For Oracle cards, we have the Judge card from the Wild Unknown Archetypes. This is about discernment, making fair calls, and holding yourself and others accountable. In love this month, it's a sign that you might have to examine the fairness of a relationship or your own choices. The Judge energy also pushes you to step back and look at the bigger picture before making any moves. feels like someone, you or your person, holding on to a very specific memory. It could be a pivotal moment that shifted the relationship dynamic, or simply an emotional bookmark that hasn't been released. Whether it is, or whatever it is, it's keeping the energy kind of tethered to your past. So, Aries. September's love energy here is a mix of being mentally and emotionally stuck, struggling with balance and feeling the weight of past moments. The judge asks you to be clear and fair, both with yourself and with others, about what's working and what's not. If you want movement, you'll need to cut loose the thoughts, fears, or dynamics that keep you tied up. Alright, that means we are on to Leo. Alright, Leo, your September. This is your love reading for September, by the way. Anyways, your September love reading kicks off with the Two of Wands. This is standing at a crossroads, weighing options, and figuring out which path it is here that you want to take. It isn't about rushing into a choice. It's about seeing the bigger picture and knowing one direction may lead to better long-term growth than the other. Next up, we have the Magician card. The card that says, it's in your hands. Whatever decision the Two of Wands is pointing toward, you have those tools and the ability and the power to shape what happens next. This is you stepping into an active role in your love life, rather than waiting for things to play out on their own. Then we have the Tower reversed. Upright, the Tower is a sudden upheaval. In reverse, it can suggest either avoiding an inevitable shakeup, or resisting necessary change. But with the Magician right before it, it feels like you're being given a choice, whether to let something fall apart or rebuild it on stronger foundations before the universe forces the change for you. And then your overall energy here is the Star in reverse, which can mean ignoring your intuition, feeling disconnected from hope, or not trusting the signs you've been given. This is a reminder to tune back in, because your inner guidance is already trying to point you toward the right choice. Yeah. And then for the Wild Unknown Archetypes deck, we have number 67, ? The Stone. This card speaks of endurance, grounding, and what remains steady when everything else shifts. In love, it can represent the core truths or values that you hold on to through the change, or emotional foundational stone of a relationship. Paired with the Tower reversed, this could be a call to figure out what's worth preserving and what's just weighing you down. Now, for your Oracle card, the next Oracle card from the Hidden Truth Oracle deck is, you speak to me through music. This suggests there's a deep... Another motorcycle. I fucking hate motorcycles. Anyways, this suggests that there is a deep emotional or even spiritual link here. Whether it's your current partner, or someone at a distance, or a connection that's mostly unspoken. It could also hint at communication that's indirect, symbolic, or tied to shared memories. So, Leo, September's love energy is about choice, power, and timing. You're standing in front of two paths, and the Magician says you have the agency to choose before circumstances choose for you. And it probably isn't going to be good if circumstances choose it for you. The Tower reversed and the Stone together ask you to get clear on what's solid and what's not. And the Star reversed says to stop ignoring the signs. The choice will feel aligned for both your values and the right choice will feel aligned for both your values and your vision for the future. I really wish that we could make vehicles that loud illegal. I want to live in Amsterdam where it's quieter. Anyways, on to the next one, Sagittarius. Alright, Sagittarius, your September. This is your love reading for September. It starts with the King of Pentacles. This is stability, groundedness, and long-term security. This can represent a person who's dependable and established, or it can be about your own desire to create something solid in your love life. Next up is the Queen of Wands in reverse. Normally vibrant, confident, and magnetic, but in reverse, she can be insecure, jealous, and struggling to stand in her power. This could be you or another energy in the mix, but either way, it creates friction with the King of Pentacles grounded energy. And lastly, in the tarot cards, we have the Seven of Swords, deception, secrets, and someone's not being entirely upfront. This card, paired with the Queen of Wands reversed, can point to hidden motives, quiet resentment, or even actions taken in the shadows. Your overall energy is the Queen of Pentacles, nurturing, practical, protective. But with so many court cards here, it's clear that there's some strong personalities involved in your love life this month, which can make it feel more like a chess game than an open emotional exchange. Your Wild Unknown Archetype card is number 63, I think. The Venom. The toxic bite, the lingering poison, the wound that needs cleansing before it can heal. This isn't necessarily this isn't necessarily about one moment of drama. It's about something that's been festering under the surface. Combined with the Seven of Swords, this says that there's a need to address dishonesty and harmful patterns directly before they spread farther. Why is it every video I make today, every 2 to 3 minutes a motorcycle goes by? I fucking hate motorcycles. Anyways, your Hidden Truth Oracle cards is it was my fault, but I blamed you. So, this is accountability, obviously, but whether it's coming from you or someone else is the question here, really. It suggests that whatever tension is present, part of it at least, stems from misplaced blame or deflection. And the resolution starts with owning the truth. So, Sagittarius, September's love energy is dominated by strong presences here for you and strong personalities, complicated dynamics, and a need to address what's hidden. The Venom warns you that if dishonesty or resentment goes unchecked, it can poison the connection. The cards ask you to bring clarity, take accountability, and decide whether the people in your love life right now are truly supporting the healthy, grounded future that you're aiming for. So, that is all I have for you, Sagittarius. We went literally 90 seconds without a motorcycle, and then I had to pause it for 2 whole minutes because 3 motorcycles went by. me know if you guys would like to see any other kind of tarot readings. I don't think that my audience really seems to like these. I'm still going to make the love ones at least. If you guys would like to see other kinds, like career readings or general readings or a specific type like that, other than love, in addition to love, I should say, let me know. And if enough people want me to, I might add it to my queue for next month. So anyways, let me know. And thank you so much for being here with me, my little flames. And I really do appreciate everyone for being here with me on this journey. Yeah. I will see you guys later. Have a great September. I know that life can be challenging at times, but just remember to hang on and think to yourself, what is the worst time of your life that you can remember? And in that moment, in that worst time of your life, you probably thought you would never get out of it. But guess what, bitch? You did. And you will again. Anyways, have a great month, and I will see you for October, unless we do another reading before then.